Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. But if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey, let's do a random ranking. Let's go to my movie collection behind me over here and pick out 3 movies at random based on and then rank them based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking those movies. All right, what do we want to do? Something over here? Check this shirt out. It has mushrooms on it. Okay, where were we? We're picking out 3 movies. Something down low right here. Let's do something over here, and then maybe whatever this film is. All right, let's make sure we've seen them. Nope. The Secret, don't know what this is. Is it good? Is it something I should watch? Is it something I should watch right away? Lily Taylor and David Duchovny, they're buddies. But yeah, I have not seen this. Okay, did I just pull this? It was like one of the most forgettable films I've ever seen. Okay, and then, and then Miss Doubtfire, but we have to get a 3rd one. We'll do whatever this is. Where is it? Having a tough time grabbing it. There we go. Oh man, it's been a long time. Okay, here we go. So what did I say? A Good Day to Die Hard. This is one of the most forgettable films I've ever watched. From what I remember, is it was not good. I didn't feel any chemistry between the 2 of them. It kind of made you wish they just would have stopped at 3 and not continued the franchise beyond that, or I don't know, just would have somehow gone a different route with it. I don't know what the route would have been, because like 4, I don't know, 4 is tolerable, but it's still not necessary. Is this 5 or 6? I don't even see. I've lost track of how many there even are, but I just remember this being very forgettable. Next we have, as I said, Mrs. Doubtfire. Dude looks like a lady. Hey, that you ever seen Cody, a dude who loves movies? You ever, at the beginning of his videos, he always does the dude looks like a lady from Aerosmith from this movie. Is it in the movie or is it just in the previews? I can't remember, but he's always doing the dude who loves movies in the opening. So yeah, anyway, check out his channel. Robin Williams, one of the greatest, one of the greatest ever. He stars in my favorite movie of all time. There was a time when he was my favorite actor of all time. I just absolutely love everything that he does. I got a sneak preview of this movie actually in the theater when it came out. I saw it before everybody else, and I always felt like really cool as a kid that I got to see it early. My dad, where he worked, they'd have like an annual Christmas party, and what they would do is they would rent out the entire movie theater, and we would get to see one of the movies that were out in theater for free. And they had Mrs. Doubtfire on film available, but it didn't come out till later, but it was like there, right? So we got to see it before it came out. That was the movie we chose to see. And then I think when the Harry Potter movies started coming out, that was usually the movie we would see. But then I aged out of it. I wasn't allowed to go anymore because I was going to college. But my younger brother, I think when he was going to them, it was basically just the entire time he was watching the Harry Potter movies that came out during the Christmas time. And then, yeah, I guess, and then he grew up, and then I don't even know if my dad kept going to the Christmas parties or not. But anyway, always felt kind of cool because I got to see this one a little early. Next we have Rebel Without a Cause. It's been a while since I've seen this. The first time I saw it, I was very young. My aunt, she's only 6 years older than me, but she had a big crush on James Dean. I remember she went to go visit his grave. But anyway, she introduced me to this movie. This first time I ever saw it. I always remember when, I think it's Plato, right? Is that his name? I remember the first time I saw it, like there's a part where he gets shot, and I just remember there was no blood or something, and I remember saying that to my aunt, like, there's no blood. But anyway, Yeah, really good movie. I remember liking it a lot as a kid, which is saying which is saying a lot because it was black and white. It was old, but my aunt kind of hyped it up, and she was excited about it, and she was excited to show it to me and all of that. So it had all of that going for it as well. But I'd like to rewatch it now that I'm a lot older because I think it's the last time I saw it might have been high school or early college. I'm pretty sure I did watch it a second time. But yeah, that first time I was very young when I saw it, and I liked it. I liked it. Okay, so I think this one is actually pretty easy, and there's just no beating nostalgia here when it comes to, and I'm nostalgic about this one also for other reasons, but growing up watching Robin Williams do everything he could do, and watching Mrs. Doubtfire, it was just he's so funny in this, and so emotional too. Like the drama, it's like the perfect balance of comedy and drama. I mean, it probably skews more comedy, but everything that he's doing with emotions is just like fantastic and tear jerking, and man. And I remember when we picked this movie to watch, my dad, he was a little concerned because he had heard that it's a little bit more serious and about divorce and everything, and my parents are divorced, and he was like, I don't know if we should be watching this, but we went ahead and saw it and loved it. And then we got Rebel Without a Cause #2. Again, to be a little kid only watching, well, I guess I did watch black and white stuff, not black and white movies, but I did watch black and white stuff from like Nick at Night and stuff like that. So I guess I was familiar with watching black and white shows, but not black and white movie. So, and in the shows I was watching were normally comedies, right? Like I Love Lucy and Andy Griffith Show and the Munsters and the Addams Family and stuff like that. I guess I watched Lassie, Dennis the Menace, all that was in black and white, but this was a very early black and white movie for me, and I liked it. So I think that's pretty cool. So that's why that's going to go at #2 there. And honestly, if I rewatched it, maybe it would go higher. And then A Good Day to Die Hard, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. So that's going to go at the end. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? These three right here, and if so, what do you think of them? If you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.